Don't we hate when people want to attack us when we are just trying to enjoy a great game? We can't just have fun and peace when we are playing a game that has good looking women in it. You're never gonna change the fact that men love beautiful women. And when men see beautiful women, men want to support. But because of the culture nowadays, it's bad to have women looking attractive in entertainment. But nobody says anything bad when men look attractive in entertainment. And that's exactly what's going on with the game I am playing on screen called Maiden Cops. It is a typical beat 'em up game inspired by games like Streets of Rage and many other beat 'em up games. It is pretty fun for what it is. It's pretty simple. I think the beat 'em up genre in general is pretty simple and it needs more mechanics, but I enjoyed my time with this game. This game is not even that expensive. It's only $10, so why not? But of course, because this game has good female characters, it has beautiful women, animal, creature, hybrids. I'm not entirely sure. They didn't really explain it. But either way, they look good and somebody's having a meltdown on the Steam community page. And that's what we're going to look at today. But before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to push this video out in the YouTube algorithm. And here's the headline for that post. It says, why not just make a porn game? Wow. Maybe because that's not what the developer wanted. Maybe the developer wanted to make a game inspired by Streets of Rage. That's why he made this type of game. He didn't want to make an 18+ game. He wanted to make a beat 'em up game. Whenever one of these weirdos try to bring up dirty 18+ content on the internet when it's not related, they have a severe addiction and they want to get mad at other people for enjoying content that has nothing to do with that, and they think only attractive women exist in that type of content. Meanwhile, there's beautiful women in every fucking city you can move to. There's attractive women literally everywhere. But these idiots are so addicted to dirty videos, they think only good looking women exist in those videos. That's why they tell you to just consume that content instead if you want beautiful women. Meanwhile, anybody can make a character look the way they want. So I don't know why you're bringing up videos on the internet. It's so fucking stupid. These people do this all the time because they are losers that can't stop beating off. But whatever, I guess. Let's just continue reading the post. It's clear that this game is blatant about how horny it is. Every single picture of the characters has their panties showing and their vague lips emphasized through that. Either the arcade pic of the character is used in a very suspicious fold or their swollen clit was highlighted through the material. Okay, what are you complaining about? First of all, that's just how women's clothing works. Especially if it's like tight clothing. You're gonna see the exact shape of the skin. And that's what the vague lips look like. What are you complaining about? Why would you not want to see a woman's cooch? You are gay, man. You are fucking gay. I don't know what you're complaining about. That's the content that we men want to see. We want to see beautiful, sexy women in gaming. Sex sells. You're never gonna change that. So stop complaining about it. And I guarantee you this is a man. These male feminists think if they hate on beautiful women in gaming, that will get a woman to go and suck their meat. But that's not how it works, because women don't respect losers who hate being men. So you're a fucking loser complaining about a video game. You're not even complaining about the game. You could just play the game and enjoy the fact that it has good looking characters. But you are the bitch on the Steam community page. But whatever, let's continue reading. The core gameplay of this game is awful. The default jab on every character has massive recovery for a game of this genre. When compared to a good game like Streets of Rage 4, which has literally no recovery of any kind on your jab. And you can string it until itself infinitely if you whiff. Whereas in this game, you will be punished for missing a simple jab. So get good, you sound like a loser. If you know the recovery is trash, then what do you have to do? Not get hit. Not press a button for no fucking reason. Not spam. This sounds like a skill issue to me. Get good. You sound like a whiny little bitch who suck at the fucking game. It's because of people like you that games have multiple difficulty nowadays. So many different difficulties. Easy, normal, hard. This game has difficulty options. What are you complaining about? Get good or shut the fuck up and change the difficulty or play a different game. It's just that simple. But let's continue reading. Do you mean to tell me that someone who made this video game also played the motorcycle section and thought it was fun? You reduce the interactivity to something lower than an Action 52 minigame, but with all that clunk and obnoxious enemy armor from normal levels, and of course bring back motorcycle enemies because everyone loved those in the first and second and third times. I personally did not like the motorcycle levels. I'd rather just beat up enemies rather than playing a slow, lame, repetitive motorcycle level. So I will give you a pass on that. But you're still a whiny little queer complaining about how good the women look. But let's read the last part of this post. Off-screen enemies that pop their heads in just to throw knives and disappear, leaving the player health as in between whole levels. No iframe on super moves. Outline of giant clits. Just make porn. porn. Add actual porn to this game and I will change my review to positive. Otherwise, stop showing vague lips in my face and make your game better. Wait a minute. So this whole time, you were the one that wanted that type of content in the first place, but you're saying why not just make it? And you want to shame people for liking the attractive characters? So you just want that dirty type of content. What the fuck? You've been a hypocrite this whole time? Why even make this post? This is why people gave you baby emojis at the top. Why even write this if you were just projecting? You said why not just make that type of game, but here you are asking for that type of game. It sounds like you don't like video games. It sounds like you're addicted to dirty videos and you rather beat off rather than getting good at the game. And you said enemies just throw knives from off screen and disappear? How about you dodge the fucking knife, you dumbass? Dodge it. Pay attention to the fucking screen and get your hand off your dick and press the button on the controller. It sounds like you can't stop jacking off and you complain about, oh, there's knives off screen, the enemies just throwing objects. Then dodge it then, you untalented trash. You can dash in this game. You can move upwards. You see a knife coming from in front of you? Move upwards, dumbass. You are complaining for no fucking reason. I beat the game on a normal difficulty already. This game is not that difficult. You just suck because you are addicted to dirty content on the internet. And now you're asking the developer to add that type of content because you can't get good at the game. You are the one with the addiction and you expose yourself in that last paragraph. Unbelievable. But are we really surprised? People are getting mad because men are men. People are getting mad because men love good looking women in gaming. You can try and shame us all you want. You're not going to change how our brains work. You're not going to change how our minds see women. You're not going to change the fact that sex sells. You're never going to change that. So many different people across social media and game development want to change the fact that sex sells. But you're never going to change that because we are hardwired. Us men are hardwired to enjoy good looking women. When we see the women, we get excited and we want to support. And the fact that game developers are not making this type of content, designing these types of characters, it just shows you that indie games are better than AAA games. Indie developers are passionate about games and they care about gaming itself. They're not just trying to milk you for microtransactions. They're trying to give gamers what gamers want. And what gamers want is good looking women. So fuck all the losers, and no amount of shaming on the Steam community page is gonna change what gamers want. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So all the fucking losers getting mad at Maiden Cops, go fuck yourself.